From the News Channel 8 studios, this is Let's Talk Live.
All right, well, still ahead on Let's Talk Live, we are celebrating France after the break. So stay with us to see what dishes are inspired by the Tour de France and Bastille Day.
Sounds yummy. And make sure you follow us on Twitter. We live tweet during the show and we post behind the scenes photos. We'll be right back. Well, with Bastille Day, July 14th, and then the Tour de France running all this week through the 26th of July, this is the perfect month to pay homage to France. And what better way than in the kitchen? We've got Chef Jim Benson with us. He's the owner of 11 Courses Catering, and he's going to demonstrate some authentic French cooking with us and some fun and easy recipes. I don't often think easy when I think of French cooking.
Right, right. Typically you think of very fussy food that has to be done a particular way, but with a Nouvelle Cuisine, I think that, there's room for interpretation and a little bit of fun in the kitchen.
When you think French food, what pops into your head?
I think sauces. Yeah, I think that's really the basis of they call the mother sauces, and basically through that you can have a whole book of sauces that you can add to it, and in particular the sauce here we're going to do today is one of those.
I always think of the meat, the juices reduction, and then with some wine, right?
Exactly.
Is that pretty much the?
Oh yeah, that's one of the best. That's one of the ones I enjoy. Definitely, yeah. And so what we have here is that very sauce. And so for the lamb dish that we're doing, we are starting with some veal stock, and so we're reducing that down, and that's just after roasting off some of the veal bones and incorporating other flavors. You create the stock. So we're going to reduce that down. And to that, we're going to.
This is not something you can really buy in a jar. You have to.
You just got to take a little bit of time, right? But we'll keep it simple with some of this complex stuff.
Now what kind of?
So we got a little Bordeaux wine. Okay, stay with the French theme, and we're going to let that reduce, and we're going to really try to reduce that by half, and really just keep to simple flavors. We don't have to have 5,000 different ingredients, but just that potent veal sauce.
How can you tell when it's at the right stage?
We want to get it like a little bit of a syrup consistency, so it holds tight on the plate. To that, we want to add a little bit of butter. Butter makes everything a little bit better. Why not? We're in France, exactly.
Gotta have the butter.
Exactly, and then we're going to add a little bit of white vinegar just to bring out a little of the acidity and a little bit of the flavors in there.
Just a few drops.
Yeah, just a few drops. Some rosemary. We have our lamb searing in the pan with some more of those herbs. A little bit of rosemary and thyme, keeping it simple.
I have to tell you that these aromas are just so delicious.
You throw some fresh herbs in a hot pan of oil, and all those little oils release from the herbs and really add a lot of bit of flavor. A little salt and pepper to that. Same thing to our sauce. And it keeps with a really simple dish. 4 minutes on each side. Get a beautiful caramelized butter. Watch out for the spitting.
Where do you get your lamb?
Well, we get it from New Zealand, and sometimes you can get it from different purveyors in France if you're willing to pay a little extra.
So you prefer this cut?
Yeah. It's a great. We have they call the boning. So we remove the fat, give it a little finesse, a little fine dining look. And in France, in July, they're going to enjoy some of the items from the farmers market. So we have a golden beet salad, some baby artichokes over here with our lamb, green pea puree, really keeping it light and fresh during this month of celebration, right?
Now, how did you come up with your recipe?
Well, I just really kept with what was available in the marketplace in true French form, and then from there, seeing how do I highlight these ingredients without masking them with some of these other fussy techniques or flavors, Now,
I understand you recently traveled to France.
Yes. In April, we went to Paris, of course, Lyon, Marseille, and just enjoyed, what all the different regions have to offer. And, definitely for the viewers at home, explore around these different countries, explore France, and try, what the local restaurants and fairs have to offer, and you can't go wrong.
And where was the best food of all those cities you toured?
I would say, Marseille, a seaside town, why not? You know, fresh seafood, and you can't go wrong from there.
What about Paris?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't say Paris.
You know, it's great. You know, but you know, if you're looking for a real fine dining experience, you can't go wrong there. Of course, Eiffel Tower. You know,
lots to see.
There's so much to see.
And the
museums,
outdoor cafes.
Outdoor cafes.
Oh, so you had a good time, huh?
Excellent.
Well,
Always. I'm planning my trip back.
Was that inspiration for you?
Very
bringing
much.
Your menu
yes, definitely. You know, we do culinary tours with 11 courses, and we like to immerse ourselves in that experience, what's going on in that culture, and bring it back to our menus here in the States for our clients, so they can really experience it in true fashion and form.
Now, I want to ask you about the holidays. We talked about the Bastille Day that just passed, and the Tour de France. Are there certain celebrations that happen?
Yes.
And are they food related?
Oh, well, yes. I mean, every family in France, you know, for the Bastille Holiday, you know, they're going to have that big feast in the middle of the day celebrating the start of the revolution.
So it's kind of like our 4th of July.
Exactly. Fireworks, plenty of wine to go around. You know, plenty of festivities.
And of course, the Tour de France. Everybody knows about the big bike race. Happens every year.
Oh yeah, and what better festival to last 3.5 weeks? So there's plenty of time to party, enjoy great food with family and friends. So.
All right, so back to our cooking. How we doing over
so
here?
Great. So we have our lamb. We let it kind of go. At home, you can go about 4 minutes on each side. We have our plate. We have beautiful green pea puree here.
You just put the green peas in the
simply puree it with a little bit of creme fraiche, some fresh mint. We have some brioche croutons, some baby artichokes that we found on the market, simply sliced in half, roasted with some canola oil, salt, and pepper. And then we have our sauce that, once it's reduced down, just drizzle over. A little bit of rosemary for garnish, and you can't go wrong. French feast.
My goodness. It's all in the sauce.
It's all in the sauce.
All right, so over here, this is a beautiful plate here.
Thank you so much.
But you've got canapes.
Yeah, canapes.
So this would be good for what, a
traditional,
party?
Yeah, great for a party.
Can we make these at home?
Start. Oh, definitely. Yeah, we have a little brioche roll that we slice into crostini, one bite treat with a blue cheese mousse. You got to have cheese when you're doing French food, right? So this is a great start to the meal with a bit of filet and blood orange
and some
reduction.
little microgreens.
Yes, micro basil. We try just to add a little floral note to it. We have some wonderful desserts in front. We have a blueberry macaroon. Macaroons are my personal favorite.
And they're very traditionally French, right?
Very traditional.
Very light.
Very light, great texture with a wonderful mousse in between.
And
it's a perfect sandwich. Yes, I mean, it's one of those things where, it may be a little bit hard to do at home, but definitely seek them out, your favorite baker. Over here, a wonderful chocolate mousse, light, but indulgent at the same time, with a little rhubarb from the market. Make a jam, reduce it down, strain it, and just drizzle over your chocolate. It's like, think of strawberries and chocolate, right?
Sauce again.
Yeah, sauces.
Gotta go with the sauce.
That's right. That's right.
And no calories.
No calories. No. Well, after the holiday, you can worry about calories.
Right. And you mentioned your vegetables over here.
Yes, wonderful. Golden beets with red beets, simple, fresh from the market, with little pretzel croutons, sea salt, goat cheese mousse. Again, we're going back to the cheese, and then our sauce, the champagne vinaigrette.
Oh my gosh! Seems like you really like to roast your vegetables.
Yes, it gets really that deep caramelized flavor, and really plays homage to the sweetness of the beets, and it really brings that flavor out to really keep the ingredient the best it could be.
So now you're not a restaurant, you're a caterer.
Yes.
So we have to call and have you come over to bring these delicious entrees to our house.
We love the challenge of being able to say, hey, we want a traditional French meal, or we want something French inspired, and then when we do it for you, large or small. So yeah.
Chef Jim Benson with 11 Courses Catering. Check it out. Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
And we'll have more Let's Talk Live right after a quick break. Stay with us.